I think they should draft 2 receivers in this draft this year. One of them should be Nick Harbor, and the other one is a toss-up, I think. Zach Branch is out there. You got Tate from Ohio State. So we'll see. Y'all stay tuned. I got a Cleveland Browns mock draft coming up soon on my
I
channel.
love
Y'all
that,
stay
Chico.
tuned.
That's good. That's a good show to do. Can't wait to see that one.
Yes,
I'll
indeed.
tell you this: they do need a wide receiver one, a true wide receiver one. A guy like Pickens would be good because you know what you're getting. But if we don't come to terms in Cowboys, we just gonna franchise him, so he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Well, 2 pieces of news. One, the Cleveland Browns will play the Saints in Paris this season, October 25th. That's my birthday weekend. And also, Shedeur made history this weekend at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. We have not had an HBCU quarterback in the Pro Bowl since Steve McNair played in the Pro Bowl. I think that was been 2005. Oh, it's on the screen, 2005. Yeah. So shout out to Shedeur Sanders. One of the things I love about a byproduct of the transfer portal is that your collegiate resume becomes your collegiate resume. So when you go to the downtown athletic club and you're looking up Travis Hunter and he won the Heisman for Colorado, it has Jackson State listed there as well because that's where he started his collegiate career. And although Shedeur got the Johnny Unitas Award from Colorado, he played at Jackson State first. And so from a history standpoint, he would be the first since Steve McNair, since 2005, to be on the Pro Bowl field from an HBCU.
Shout out to him. Way to go, Shedeur. Shout out to the legend, man. Steve.
But they want to be mad. Like, why hate that?
Because they want to find something to hate, Unc.
Hey, let me tell you, Chico, can I tell you something we never said before on the show?
At least they're consistent with it. Go ahead.
About Shedeur's connection to HBCUs, particularly Jackson State.
Okay.
One thing we've always admitted on the pregame network, Reach the People, Well Off, shout out to those guys. We show you a lot, but we don't show you everything. Mm-hmm. And here's one thing you didn't see during the Cleveland Browns season. Shedeur had his fellow Jackson State quarterbacks join him for a weekend in Cleveland with some other former players from Jackson State. Come to the game, post-game dinner with Coach Prime as well. Okay, Coach Prime didn't even know they were going to be there. And so, I don't think people can appreciate or understand how much those guys are still connected to where they come from. Cameron Sylvan Craig still is going to talk about Jack State. Jeremiah Brown still talking. The list goes on and on. But people, at least then, people were maturing now as a fan base. People were so adversarial toward the portal. It was like, if you leave me, forget you. You da 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 da. And now people are coming to an understanding of oh no, if you played a year or two here and go play a year or two there, your stats are still on our books.
Right.
So and it just shows you even a personal connection he still has to his teammates at Jackson State that he would get them, all expense paid to come to Cleveland.
And you can hear him on, I think it was Well Off, behind the scenes at the Pro Bowl. Someone asked him about his time at Jackson State. He was talking about how it was special. It was a special time, in his life. He probably would never change it for anything, you know what I mean? Because of the things that he went through and he learned at Jackson State that prepared him to be, where he is today. Even going through what he went through at Colorado and setting those records, having the confidence to do that, coming in at Jackson State playing as a freshman, all the adversity there. As you said, hell, sometimes, a pipe would bust and you don't have any water down there because of, how things were. And Coach Prime came down and made a good plan, blueprint, laid the foundation for a lot of great things that's still going on there today. So shout out to JSU, and Jackson. And much love to Shedeur and Shiloh and all the former players that played there who still, speak. Appreciate you, see Maven AI. The $69 super chat, y'all. Yeah, appreciate it.
See, Maven says World Cancer Day. Not this is the world, Chico. It's like top flight security of the world. It's World Cancer Day. Millions are living with breast, prostate, lung, bladder, skin cancer. We remember those lost. We stand with those living with cancer, our Morning Run family included, and commit to prevention, early detection, and care for all. Shout out to C Maven. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Early detection is for the world. For the world,
For the
Chico.
world. For the world.
The world.
For the world. Hey, speaking
I
of
mean, we got
world.
the world on here. Pago watching, which I can't even. I know it's out in the Pacific Ocean somewhere. And then the
American
Nassau
Samoa.
Bahamas is in the chat watching. I can find that on the map. Then Danny, he been hiding early in the show. He finally showed up. We done talking about the 49ers. Now he want to come in here. He was scared.
Central Cali in the building. Well, we can still go back there because shoot, out there in LA, James Harden is headed to Cleveland. You know, in a big trade right before the NBA trade deadline. I think it ends tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Harden is out once again. I think this is the fourth time he's been traded at this point. Requested out, wanted an extension from the Clippers. And apparently, I think the Clippers came out good on this deal. They got a younger point guard, but has to just get healthy. But in that sense, if he is healthy, he's like a young James Harden damn near. So I think they came out well on this. And then the Cleveland Cavs are looking to make a championship run. So they go out and get a healthy point guard in Harden. They also made a move for Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis at the point guard position. So they've solidified that spot. Can the Cleveland Cavs make a serious run at the NBA championship, at least at the Eastern Conference Finals? What do you think about that trade, huh?
I love the trade for all parties involved, even if James didn't want to leave. I can understand not wanting to leave the LA area. But you know what?
I think he wanted to leave.
No, I'm saying whether he
asked
wanted
for the
to or
extension,
not.
though.
Yeah, like it still works out because the thing is, man, it's like Erykah Badu started off on Tyrone. When it come to James, people just get tired of your shit, bro. Like you don't never buy me nothing. Like I want history to treat James well. I really do. Same thing with Russell Westbrook. I want history to treat them well because the stats, the numbers, what they have put up in their careers puts them in rare air. But there's something that happens when they're on a team in locker rooms that you just don't get over the hump. Now, having said that, because of what Cleveland has and who they're facing in the East, and him arriving there back in the East with Cleveland, I like the addition to help propel them past the Knicks or whoever, because they're a solid-ass team. They're right there without him. And I think they just got better as long as he don't pull that game 7, 9-point stuff he pulled. I think that was with Brooklyn one time. If James go ahead and be James, man, he got a lot left in the tank, a lot to offer. But there's just something. You ever had a guy, Chico? He done moved like 7 times because like, and each time it's something different with his roommate.
Yeah.
It's you. It ain't the roommate, dog.
Maybe it's you, yeah. Maybe it's something you doing, dog.
Yes.
You can't keep a roommate.
And I say that like out of respect because I like Harden. I like his ball. Pause. I like the way he plays ball. You know, since he was coming off the bench at OKC, like the brother got game. He can get you 42 points a night easily. But there's just something about that hump. It's like just
You got to show up in the playoffs. You have a team that I think he can do that with this year. You know, you got 2 big men down there who plays hella defense and rebound. You got Mitchell, who can be the number 1 scorer at any time, or number 2, Harden can step into that role. You got some good role players, the defensive guys, and because that's probably would be the question is, did they improve defensively? But when you have those big fellas behind them, you know, I think it helps out a lot. So you got to do what you got to do in the East at this point. You don't have a healthy point guard. You got to go try to make a move because that window is closing real fast.
Yeah, no doubt. And I just, when you look at, if you take names, Coach Pollock was on the other day and talking about the messenger or the message. When you take the names off, you look at how we, rightly so, sing the praises of my fraternity brother, Oscar Robertson, the Big O, who averaged a triple-double. And then once Westbrook started doing it, now it don't mean nothing no more just because you don't like who's doing it. I don't like narratives like that. Give that brother his props. It's the same thing with Harden. The stuff he has accomplished, like he is a baller, man. Like he can play ball. He brings something to a team. I don't know what he's going to add necessarily defensively to Cleveland. But like you said, you got bigs behind you for that. Yeah. But he gonna bring you 28 to 42 a night easy.
If he whenever he wants to, he could definitely a walking bucket. Shout out to Shedeur. They asked Shedeur about it as it broke at the Pro Bowl, and Shedeur said, "Hey, tap in when you get in the city." I'll let you know when you get in the city. You know,
Yeah,
that,
man.
hey, we don't need him to tap in too much with Shedeur, because
No,
you
I'm
know
just
James
saying.
Harden is
Look, I can't speak
is a
nothing but the truth
strip
on here. I can't speak nothing but the truth on here, Chico.
club veteran.
I done been to Houston where James was and been to LA. The strip clubs in Cleveland ain't worth a damn. So
You
I'm
got to
sorry.
come in there with a different damn focus, James. All right,
No, you have to go to them in the off season.
there's no little baby.